Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Café Scientifique. This is the last one for 2011. As you probably know, we don't have one in December. So we'll start again with a speaker in January, second Tuesday again of the month in January. So I'm Roger Whiting. I'm from Altos Therapeutics. We're co-sponsors along with SRI. And once again, this is a wonderful event, and really like to thank SRI for putting on just a wonderful facility for us all for Café Sci. So this evening is a kind of special occasion for SRI. It's their 65th anniversary, so that makes it a very special evening. And today we're going to have, as you know, the CEO, Curt Carlson, from SRI, and I'm going to get Alice Resnick to introduce him to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Roger, and thanks for bringing Café Sci to us. So good evening. I'm Alice Resnick with SRI. I'm Vice President of Corporate and Marketing Communications for the organization. And we're very pleased to host the cafe, which we've been hosting for about 4 years now. The cafe, you may know, began in 2004 with about 50 attendees each month. We've grown now to almost 300 on a monthly basis. And I think that really demonstrates the great appreciation that folks in this community have for the importance of science and technology to our society. So as Roger said, we're celebrating our 65th anniversary this year, and it seemed really fitting to have our CEO speak to us about innovation. So I'd like to tell you just a little bit about SRI. As you may know, we were founded by Stanford University in 1946, but we've been independent from Stanford since 1970. We've grown to 2,100 people and about $500 million in annual revenues. This is our headquarters campus right here in Menlo Park with 63 acres. And we do have facilities throughout the United States and an office in Tokyo, Japan. And we even operate sites for the National Science Foundation in Greenland and in Arecibo, Puerto Rico. You probably touch SRI every day in ways that you may not even realize. A computer mouse, which was invented here, as well as interactive personal computing. The internet, SRI was actually the second node on the internet. We received the first login from UCLA. Emmy Awards. SRI was key in establishing the standard for high-definition television. Your mail, the post office reads addresses using SRI technology. Electronic banking was created by SRI for Bank of America in the 1950s, and we've even won an Academy Award for movie printing. Bringing you sort of fast forward up to today, SRI creates 2 to 3 new ventures each year. And it's really an integral part of our business model, which is primarily client-sponsored research and development. But we do create ventures each year, and these are 3 that you might be quite familiar with. Intuitive Surgical, which is basically the Da Vinci system used by surgeons around the world for minimally invasive robotic surgery. Nuance, which is natural language speech recognition, which you're using when you talk to customer service centers, for example. And most recently, Siri. You've probably heard about Siri in the new Apple iPhone 4S. That technology came out of SRI and a very large artificial intelligence project that we did for the US government. And we're also deeply involved as an innovation center, of course, and we actually share what we call our 5 disciplines of innovation with clients around the world. We work with leading commercial companies, government agencies, and parts of the governments in Finland, Malaysia, Taiwan, and other places to share with them our approach to innovation, because we think it's a unique approach that really helps assure success. So with that, let me now tell you a little bit about our CEO. Dr. Carlson's been president and CEO of SRI since 1998. After receiving his PhD from Rutgers, he began his career at RCA Laboratories, which became Sarnoff Corporation and SRI's subsidiary. While there, Dr. Carlson led the high-definition TV program that became the U.S. standard, and he and his teams have received 2 Emmy Awards for their technical achievements. He's also an SRI entrepreneur and helped found more than a dozen of our 40 venture companies. Today, Dr. Carlson is widely sought as a thought leader on innovation and competitiveness, advising government officials in the U.S. and abroad. He's a member of President Obama's National Advisory Council on Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and he co-chairs the Scientific Advisory Board of the Singapore National Research Foundation. His book on innovation, The 5 Disciplines for Creating What Customers Want, was one of the top 10 business books in 2006. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Carlson.
Curt, please, Curt.